What's up, y'all? It's Gorak here. Welcome back to a new video. And man, that frown has to go away. Fucking Fantano is back on this bullshit, man. Gotta love Fantano. Gotta hate him as well. Unreviewable 1. He's being fucking petty. Today's been a gay day with Fantano. Yeah, don't mind the dick riding. I just reacted to Vultures. That'll be out in a couple days. So I literally just got to listen to it like 30 minutes ago. And I saw earlier how Fantano posted, his review for the album basically. But I heard it's bullshit, man. I heard it's BS. I heard he didn't even finish Carnival on the live stream. I heard as soon as he finished reacting to the album, he went and did his review. I just know he was making a lot of tweets earlier directed at Ye, man. It was the Kanye stand was getting pissed off. So I just wanted to fucking see what the video he's talking about in this video. Just call out, see what I disagree with and all that good shit. Let's see what fucking needle drop is talking about, man. Alright, you pissing me off sometimes. A lot of fucking times, actually. Damn it. Look, he just looks mad as hell.
This is completely unreviewable trash, and here's why. Question: what is even the purpose of a music review in the first place? I can say at least...
How's it unreviewable trash? That's my thing. Like, if you ain't fuck with Vultures, alright, cool, whatever. But it's not ass. It's not trash. Let's see.
In terms of my own intent, that when I do a music review, I hope to achieve a couple of things. One, give the viewer pause and cause them to think about why it is they do or don't like the piece of music or art that I'm doing an overview of.
Okay.
Or two, excite people to give the music that I'm talking about a try. Those are the two things I want to do. Problem, neither of those goals are possible in any scenario that involves reviewing this album. Newsflash, since 2022, Kanye has made it his mission to go full-on anti-Semite, spouting insane conspiracy theories, talking about how...
No. Okay, I understand that, and that's fucked up. I would never take up, for Ye with, that racist shit that he's been on. But musically speaking, musically, it doesn't sound bad. It don't sound that bad. It don't sound bad. So, why bring it up right now for the music review? The music, we're just speaking musically.
At some point, I think he realized how much he fucked up with all of that. So now he has to own this total dumpster fire he's created and boast about how people think he's anti-Semitic now. Because yeah, they do. Even if he does genuinely apologize and change his behavior past this point, his public image is forever altered by all of this. I mean,
Yeah, he definitely fucked up, fucking rants and shit for sure. Definitely fucked up. And I do cringe a little or hate when it is mentioned, in the music. I know he had a couple lines like that in Vultures, but it wasn't the full album or takes away, from the music listening ability. Everybody's each their own opinion, obviously. I'm gonna stop pausing.
platformed a booger-eating white supremacist and have guys like this repping for you on a highway overpass.
Wow.
This is not a can of worms a guy like Kanye is capable of closing, not without help from someone who is willing to tell him no. But he spent this same period of time pushing away anybody who could possibly do that at this point. Especially his wife, who he has now replaced with somebody who he just kind of parades around like she's a naked body with no personality, opinion, or voice. Something that on some level I think he's weirdly proud of, as on the very lyrics to this record, he calls her just a reference, which is maybe one of the grossest and most dehumanizing things Kanye has said about a woman on any of his songs, and it's being directed at his wife. So this trajectory Kanye has been on as of late has left him with an interesting mix of fans. One, hateful psychos that actually agree with some of the stuff that he's been saying and are actually in
my hateful psycho.
Back on that for the paper. Back on that for the paper. Back on that for the paper.
Twitter mentions theorizing that I'm a Jew, and that's the reason I don't really like his recent music. Two, anonymous.
People are crazy online, man. People are really crazy. And it's not funny, but I'm just laughing because it's people really that serious. Now, I disagree with shit he's saying, but to make that assumption, that's why he's disliking because he's Jewish himself. It's kind of really crazy.
nihilistic teenagers that don't really think anything he says or does has any greater consequence in the world. And
Nihilistic
bored or
teenagers.
lonely and
Nihilistic teenagers is funny.
just defend Kanye because watching him unravel is more entertaining than most things, and I guess brings some kind of meaning to their otherwise meaningless lives. And 3, cultish weirdos who parasocially obsess over him and everything he does, and would basically follow him to the ends of the earth. Keep in mind, these individuals have always been in his fan base to some degree, but prior they were at least mixed in with genuine hip-hop heads. Now, these 3 types of people, and there is overlap between them in Kanye's fan base, don't want to hear anything
people,
critical about him
fans
at all,
like me,
ever.
other,
They've
just
openly rejected
the
any
music,
good faith
bro.
effort I've made to make them aware of Kanye's downward spiral into Nazi-adjacent rhetoric and now imagery in the promotion of this record. The point is, there's no hope of having any level-headed conversation with somebody who is like deep into the Kanye fandom at this point. People who literally think anything and everything he does is great and will write off any bit of dissent as just being biased and unfair to him, as if he's Jesus Christ and can do no wrong. So yeah, there's no convincing them, which I will...
Now I will say the lyrical substance on Vultures, like his lyrical prowess, his fucking pen game is definitely strength. That is one, fair criticism I'll take with the album. And I wish he would have. I'm not asking Ye to be Kendrick or necessarily go back to Dropout, Registration, fucking no more parties in LA type of shit. But he was saying some bullshit on the album. I will say that. But I don't think it ruins, the tracks or the album at all. I don't think it ruins it.
It is also the case for people who have left the Kanye reservation over the past several years, because there are a fair share of people who are validly pissed off about everything Kanye's been saying and doing recently, and feel like it's totally beyond the pale. And even if this record was somehow good, what am I supposed to do? Tell the Jews in my audience, "Aw, come on, man, he didn't mean it. It's not so bad. He's just a little crazy."
We're
That's
just
all."
talking about
Especially
music,
since he's
though,
not doing
Fantano.
anything to gain forgiveness. He is very apparently not sorry for anything he's been saying or doing, and the apologies he has given aren't worth a lick of shit, because he'll think nothing of saying Jesus Christ, Hitler, yay, sponsor that, not too long after. Now, there are some people who will say, "Anthony, you're being unfair here. Separate the art from the artist. Come on now. You can't separate this crap from the music because it's in the music. Look at the lyrics. Read these words."
But that's the
have
whole
meaning,
album.
and they are
I'm not
saying
justifying
things that
the
are
shit,
not good
but
or normal.
it's not the
You
whole
would have to
album
expect
he's
me to
doing it.
separate my brain from my skull if you think I'm just going to
Yeah,
ignore
like
it. I
every
think this
song
comment pretty much
mentions
sums
that,
things up. We don't care as long as the album is good. His personality and what he says doesn't matter to me. I only care about the music. How do you penetrate this level of self-imposed ignorance? This person is not listening to Kanye. He's not listening to anything I or anyone has to say about Kanye. And this comment was posted after the album was released, so he's apparently not even listening to the content of the music that he supposedly cares so much about. So this argument about, "I only care about the music," can't possibly be true, especially since the music too...
you're making some justifiable points, but how are you gonna justifiable points? But how are you gonna cut fucking Carnival off before Cardi part? Now, if that's wrong, my roommate's a dumbass. That's what he told me. So y'all let me know. But when he told me that, I was just like, wow. It's just like, wow, like some shit you not even like. It sounds like you're not even giving it a fair chance for if you're just doing that. I already feel like he came in because before the rollout, Fantano was already making a bunch of Kanye shits. It was controversy. I was like, either way, he wouldn't fucked with it. Now, I do feel with Ye bringing up, the fucking anti-Semitic shit. Like, I don't want to hear that shit in the fucking song. Just like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. But as I also said, that's not the whole album. He's doing it. Like those are like what, 3 songs maybe? Hell, one of them, 3 or 2 songs maybe. He bring it up. That's not the whole album. So that's why I can separate the shit, from it. That's why I can separate from it.
2 is shit. The song Paid is one of the most unintentionally hilarious tracks I think Kanye has ever put out. It's just a crappier version of Fade. Why wouldn't you just listen to Fade? You'd have to be deluded.
What? No, sound like... That shit don't sound like Fade, man. You hear the fucking sample chop-ups and Fade, bro? It don't sound like Fake Walls. It has Ty Dolla $ign in it as well. Like those are two different tracks, man. You saying it sounds similar? Yeah, I don't hear it. I get with the energy. Like I'm trying to think. Like Friday night, let's all get paid. Friday night, I'm just in. No, that's different tracks. It's different tracks. I don't know what you're talking about, but
to think anything else, especially with this trash ass verse from Ye, and Ty Dolla $ign on it is just amazing.
You can say
saying that he's.
You can say Ye verse trash.
At least he's honest. Then Back to Me with that Jay and Silent Bob chorus has to be one of the dumbest things I've heard on any Kanye album ever. I feel like I'm being punked. But nigga, beautiful big titty bitches don't just fly into the sky, you know. At least Freddie Gibbs somehow made it flow, but yeah, that dude is as good as he is at rapping. He cannot save this track. Then Hood Rat has maybe one of the most excruciatingly bad instrumentals on any Kanye album ever. The mix is a mess, and God, those repetitions.
I don't like it as much as the song, but I do like the instrumentation.
I mean, I guess it kind of drowns out all the other stuff about the track, so that's kind of a silver lining. But almost none of that matters because there is so little to praise with this record. And if Kanye's delusional fans are not hearing that this record is awful on its face as they just kind of listen to it by themselves, nothing I'm going to say is going to convince them. But if you really want a general assessment of this thing, it sounds like a slightly more finished Donda 2. Somehow Jesus is King had more songs on it that sounded more cohesive, well put together, which is saying something because that was previously Kanye's shortest, messiest, most unhinged.
A small criticism I had from it was, and I feel like it could have been a little more cohesive, but come the fuck on. This is better than Jesus is fucking King. Let's be real. And there's no diss towards Jesus, but Jesus is King. Let's be honest. Let's be honest here. That shit is not. Jesus is King is not better than this. But it's your opinion. I know that's what you said. It's your opinion. But I feel like, man, I feel like that will forever be Ye's worst album, Jesus is King, man. And you have highlights on Vultures, bro. Like Carnival, fucking Burn. Don't diss me because you can't name no more songs. Back to Me, Pay and shit. I only listened to it once, literally like an hour ago, so I don't know all the titles by his name. But hell, that's enough for you for first listen. For first listen.
And crappy record yet, and somehow this surpassed it, and at least in my mind has achieved the status of being Kanye's worst album. And given that the sequel tends to be a step down from the original in Kanye's case most of the time, the rest of the Vultures series from this point is not looking good. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you. Bye.
Fuck you, Fantano. But nah, I don't see him dropping the rest of the two Vultures anyway. I mean, I would like to, but I don't see him dropping them though, man. He's been doing a lot of listening parties. See how crazy it was for this to come out. So I don't think he's gonna drop, man. I always try to separate the artist from the fucking art. Now, there's no justifying, like I said, what fucking Kanye has been saying or did in fucking 2022 and shit. There's no justifying it. But I feel like I don't think it takes away from the music, because those are like what, 3 songs or 3 lyrics where he bring it up like while listening. It wasn't like, oh my God, another Jewish line, another anti-Semitic line, another mention of the Jewish people. It didn't cross my mind like that. It didn't cross my mind during the album. So I don't think it ruins, the fucking tracks. And like I keep saying, like, I feel like I do honestly feel like it was like an unfair, going in, having a different mindset with this, because y'all, like I said, Fantano's been making these type of Kanye videos, talking about his controversy and shit. A couple weeks ago with JPEG, and just like a month or something ago, I really learned this whole rollout. So either way, unless the shit was gonna sound like, I was about to say if it sounded like Twisted Fantasy, but we all know that. But if it sounded like fucking Kids See Ghosts, I don't know. I just feel like it was already a negative energy going into it. But yeah, I disagree with what Fantano said, but that's usual. That's the usual. That's the relationship, with the fans, shit in the video. But Fuck you, Anthony. Fuck you. Vultures is good. Yeah, y'all let me know y'all thoughts and opinions on what Fantano had to say. You know, maybe enlighten me on a different perspective. Either way, I'm still not gonna think it's ass. So it's not, like you said, he's not gonna be able to change, you know, fans' opinion. I'm damn sure not gonna be able to change his opinion. But y'all can let me know, like in the comments or whatnot, you know, something I missed, you know, that he was saying, or how did y'all feel about what he said, or just your thoughts on the album in general, or, you know, drop a song you want me to react to, an album, whatever. Vulture's reaction will be out in a couple days though. Like I said, I just got the recording, so like, comment, subscribe if you like the video, and peace.